Westu Halmin Freon and welcome to another video. So there have been two very interesting pieces of information concerning the Lord of the Rings, the War of the Rohirrim animation or anime, which is going to be produced by Warner Brothers Animation and Adult Swim team, along with the New Line, and is going to be released, I think, next year. Now, what is interesting is that it's not going to be made by Amazon. I've already made a video about that, and I stated that I was looking forward to this much more than the, already infamous upcoming TV show by Amazon for many reasons. You can check that video out if you so wish. Now, these two new pieces of information are quite positive because they point to the right direction, by which I mean they point to the positive direction. That means that it could potentially end up being good. The first piece of information is that it's going to be made by Warner Brothers and New Line Cinema. And why not by Amazon? Well, this has been released by the OneRing.net. Of course, take everything the OneRing.net says with a grain of salt, because they are a bunch of pretentious idiots, but sometimes they are right. So according to them, the Tolkien estate has brokered the rights to Middle-earth in such a way that Warner Brothers keeps feature film and motion picture rights, while Amazon can make all the TV series they want. So yeah, and the other very interesting and very positive piece of information is that Philippa Boyens, one of the, creators and one of the producers of the original Peter Jackson's trilogy, is going to be a consultant on the production of the War of the Rohirrim animation, which of course is not as good as if Peter Jackson himself was involved, but it's something, isn't it? Now, all this being said, I still state the same. I don't need any adaptations of Tolkien's works. Peter Jackson did something that nobody thought would be possible, ever, to create the Lord of the Rings movie, to bring the Lord of the Rings to the big screen. Everybody thought, or had thought, it was impossible. And I would agree with them if I didn't know Peter Jackson's trilogy. For me, as a Tolkien fanatic, it's quite enough to read his works. It's quite enough to read his books, his essays, all his texts. I don't need any films, new films. I didn't even like the Hobbit films. I don't need any bloody Amazon TV shows or animation films. But if I had to choose, if somebody pointed the gun to my head and said, pick one, Amazon's Lord of the Rings or this one, I would choose the War of the Rohirrim about Helm Hammerhand, right? Made actually partially by Japanese people who are still very, very, very good at making animation films and who care about good filmcraft and good storytelling and are not just about inclusion, representation, diversity, and yada yada. So yeah, that will be all. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, if you're looking forward to the Lord of the Rings, the War of the Rohirrim or not. And yeah, don't forget to dislike this video if you didn't like it, or like this video if you did like it, and subscribe to this unimportant channel of an unimportant geek talking about unimportant things if you haven't done so already. And that will be really all. Thank you very much for watching, and Marie.